Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Wrestling Roundup, your weekly dose of all things wrestling. From epic showdowns to backstage drama, we've got you covered. So let's dive into the ring. I'm your host, Jay, and I'm here with my fellow co-host, Dan.
Good day, Jay.
How you doing, sir?
All right. Special one tonight, brother.
Yes, sir. We have a special guest with us. We have a second-generation superstar. You may have seen him in Thunder Championship Wrestling, the International Wrestling Association, XIW, AIWF, and a whole lot of other letters in between. And we're going to talk to him right now. He is the one and only Mr. Jaxon Slade. Welcome to the show, sir.
How's it going? I appreciate y'all having me on. Man, really did your research because you named off all the alphabet letters. Yep.
Yeah. I didn't know what he was spelling, but.
And I left out a few. So we are here to get your story. What can you tell us? This is your second time on the show. So what can you tell us that maybe we didn't catch the first time?
Well, how about a better question is like, what would you like to know? Give me something. Give me something to go off.
Take it
what
down.
we know is 2017 you started big, NWA, brother. That is big time. Like even an affiliate of NWA, we understand and we respect. We saw the size of it here. First thing I asked Jay was, you think this guy's related to Stan Hansen? You got the look.
Oh, that's a compliment.
You got the size. And I went back through Blackjack, Mulligan, Stan Hansen, Barry Windham. That was what I got when I saw you for the first time and then watched you wrestle. It was just sheer power, brother.
I appreciate that. That's what I at least try to convey through what I do,
So you were first time in Canada, first time at NCG, first win.
November 1st.
November the 1st. So there was a whole lot of ones in there.
Yep.
So was that the first time that you got to kick the ass of the Neon Ninja?
Wow.
Yeah, that is that's one way to put it. We've been around each other before, but never in against each other. We've been on the same promotions in the locker rooms together, but never against each other. So yeah.
Yeah,
It was a complete contrast of styles too, because he's
For sure.
very flippy floppy all over the place, and I am not. So have fun trying to ground that.
There you go.
Yeah. And we saw the aggression that you have when we watched back, because I missed when we were live there. I was in a different location. Mm-hmm. I didn't know you pulled the fan over the barrier. Like,
Yeah.
that was shades of Stan Hansen right there.
Well, yeah, true.
Yeah, usually everywhere I go, they always lay these rules like you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't. And NCG, they haven't told me yet, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that. So they told me to come up and make a name for myself, so I'm gonna do whatever I got to do.
That's exactly it.
Oh yeah.
You made an impact. It was online. When Jaxon Slade lost his cool, and we have the video to prove it.
Yeah, and some lucky fan gets to tell people that was me, and that guy just ragdolled me.
True. Sorry, go ahead.
So from the start of your career, was it the Texan look, the cowboy look that you were going for because of your size, your power?
No, actually, whenever I first started, I was 14 years old. I was 165 some odd pounds. So I flipped around and done everything. Actually, that facade kid, or I call him a kid, but he's been around as long as I have. So I did stuff like he did, not to the extent, but cruiserweight stuff I did. And then as I got older, got bigger, got smarter in the gym, ate better food, then started being an actual heavyweight. And then I started kind of like going back, like whenever you watch wrestling nowadays, you have to, in any era, really, you have to find something that makes you different than everybody else. So you stand out. And I really, what's old is new eventually, right? So I was like, man, I just want to go back to the territory days, and I started studying older wrestling, 80s, 70s, and stuff like that, and kind of developed my style based off of that. Stan Hansen, Terry Gordy, stuff like that.
Terry Gordy, another great one.
Yeah, Bam Bam. That's exactly it. So let me ask you, I know that you were saying that you followed along with your dad. So you were on the road as a child with your dad. Have you ever had a chance to team with your dad?
I have, but not. He wasn't himself, I should say. He was. We were in Odessa, Texas. I was 16 or 17, and we were doing the Odessa Coliseum and working some indie guys. I can't remember who they were, but I got to tag with him, and he did some other character that the promotion, the booker or the promoter, I'm sorry, wanted him to do. Okay. So, yes and no.
All right. So everything that you learned it from your dad. Like, is that fair to say?
Oh no. I mean, I kind of got like the basics of everything, but then because I guess if you want to say start training, because I was just my dad's friend's dummy doll. We're going to be honest about it. Up in Virginia, where we lived at the time, and then we moved back down to the Gulf Coast area, and he linked back up with the guys he rode the roads with down there, which was John Saxon, and he's more considered like the redneck Dean Malenko of the Gulf Coast area. It's like very, 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 very talented, very good. And I'd say if it weren't for that guy, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. Wouldn't have the outlook that I have on wrestling today. So I attribute a lot of success, if you want to call it that, to him.
All right, that makes sense.
Going through your stuff, you were a big football guy, mixed martial arts. Do you find that becomes part of your wrestling, say, move set, is that you can incorporate a lot of stuff that a lot of them can't do because of the martial arts part of it?
I would say it helped me a lot. Like, I don't really do anything like with my football background. It doesn't really translate, I guess. But the MMA and boxing and all that definitely translates and helps you, make your punches look 10 times better and all these other things. And
watching your Ric Flair chop is amazing. Like, I don't even know how those guys stand there after it. I see one and it makes me wince, and I'm 50 feet away.
Oh man, I was in Dallas, Texas last weekend or the weekend prior, I don't remember, and in a tag match with my buddy Brian, and he's holding this kid there, got his arms held back, and I just lit him up with a chop. It sounded like a gunshot went off, and it echoed through the whole building, and he crumbled to the ground.
I don't even doubt it. It's amazing. When, as a spectator, you don't realize how bad that actually hurts.
No.
Until afterwards, and you see the big red mark.
Yeah, it's no fun. It's not one of my favorite things to endure in a wrestling match. But you give, you get. So I've only had one person, Vordell Walker, which is really good buddy of mine. But he's the only person that's ever chopped me, and like from my chest down, everything went numb.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I wasn't as dense then as I am now, but he definitely, like, he laid it in there, and I was like, all right. After that was like 2017, I think, maybe 2016 or 2017. But I've been in the ring with him plenty of times after that, and as I've gotten, a little bit more solid, a little bit more muscle on me, it helped absorb that impact.
There you go. You weren't looking to pay him back at all?
Oh, I tried every time.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. See?
Yeah, but dude, Vordell, he's one of those guys, man. And I don't know if y'all know anything about Vordell or if you ever heard of him, but he's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, but you don't ever get on his bad side.
Yeah, I bet.
There you go. Well, we'll learn about it. We'll do a little more research on him now that we know his name and who he is. But we saw Facade after. We saw Facade
Vordell,
after. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Vordell kind of had his way with one of the Steiner brothers, if that gives you anything. God. So, yeah.
No way.
Okay. Yes.
That's serious business then.
You couldn't even guess which of the two it would be, because that'd be like saying which one of the Road Warriors was the wimp.
Right.
There is neither.
Yeah, it was Rick Steiner.
Oh my God! Yeah. It's talking about legends here. I did see that you were the winner of the Petey Williams Cup.
Oh yes, that's right.
And Petey Williams, I am a huge fan of. So when I saw that, I thought, holy man, the Petey Williams Cup at Battle Zone. And it's amazing.
You might have researched the wrong guy. I haven't done that one.
It says that you won the Petey Cup, Petey Williams Cup, held at Battle Zone Championship Wrestling in 2020. That's one of the accolades that they do have for you.
Oh, they might have 2020. Oh, they named it something else. That's why. Yeah, they gave it a different name that night.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it says you defeated Corey Constantine for it.
Yes. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, so it's just they have the name wrong.
Yeah. They named someone passed away and they named it after her or something. Yeah. You can't be confused there for me.
Okay. No, that's, I can understand that. If somebody passed away, they switched something, but that's still as part of your career highlight. So, way to go, Petey Williams.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, right. That's cool as hell. Yeah.
So who was one of your, would you say was one of your toughest matches right now, other than Vordell?
Brian Brock.
Okay.
He's he's one of my best friends in this business, and he's like Terry Gordy and Stan Hansen and Steve Williams, all just like one. He's just, man, he's one of the best unsigned talents in Florida. I'll give him that, and he brings it every time. Every time.
So Brian Brock. Okay, so you've mentioned Brian Brock. That's twice now, and we also know Devin Diaz too, as a group known as the Regulators. Do you want to tell the listeners a little bit about the Regulators?
That's what we want to talk about. Is not only about the Regulators, but where did the name come from?
It was oh man, if you didn't ask me, I'd tell you right now. Young Guns, the movie The Young Guns.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep. And that's what I thought was, as soon as I heard it was Billy the Kid, 1870s.
Yeah, exactly. That's where it came from, and actually, I'll credit Brian Brock for it. I mean, we threw a bunch of names in the hat because at first it was just me and Brian. We started doing some tag team stuff here and there, and then I was like, man, we're really good friends outside of wrestling, so we just kind of, we gel really well in the ring, and we started doing some tag stuff. Then I blew my knee out, and so I had time, I would go to the shows, and I've known Devin for a little while, not as long as I've known Brian, but I've known him for a little while, watched him work and all that, and I mean, he's 25 and he's been in the business for about 4 or 5 years, and I mean, the sky's the limit for that kid as long as he don't get in his own way. And I was thinking, I was like, man, I was talking with Brian. I said, what if we did a 3-man group? And as much as we try to dismiss the Freebird, people try to compare us to the Freebirds. We try to do our own thing, but that's the mold. Yeah. And I mean, we don't try to be the Freebirds, but I mean, because technically, I mean, if you were looking at us, Diaz would be the Michael Hayes, and you got 2 Terry Gordy. So of course it's not a Freebirds thing, but that is the mold. So,
Buddy got the boot.
Yeah. It's like, so are you the trios? Are you trios champions? I saw a photo online where I believe you guys you were all a bloody mess, and the title was on your shoulder.
The one where I was a bloody mess, that was just a regular tag team.
Okay.
Brian and we won that night or that day. And but yeah, we do have the King of Sports Texas Strong Style 6-man tag team championship.
Nice. King of Strong. Yeah, see, that's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mouthful.
That's great. Do you have any other singles titles? Like yourself personally?
No, not at the moment. No.
Okay.
Got a couple title matches coming up though, so that could change.
December 6th,
very rapidly. Yeah, the 6th and the 7th.
Yeah. So you're coming back to Canada, and you have a chance at the NCG North American Championship. Have you been in the ring with Damian Chambers before?
I have not.
Okay. Well, last time you said that you won. So.
Well, it's a lot of firsts for you. Like, it's amazing. Like, we can't wait to see it because it was as entertaining as hell watching you kick the crap out of Facade there. That was great. It reminded me of the 80s type of wrestling. You don't see that much where you can watch it.
No, that's true.
And you can see all of the 80s, like the Big Texan, Dusty Rhodes, all of them, their styles in it because there's this gigantic set of shoulders. You can't even see what's going on in front of you.
That's why we were in the balcony. We were looking down. But we talked to Facade after the match, and just to see him standing right next to us, he was so marked up.
Oh, yeah.
He had a rough night at the office, guaranteed.
Oh, yeah. Especially, putting his, body on the line, doing all that, like jumping off of the scissor lift and going through the chairs.
That's right.
And that's funny because promoter, he's like, please don't break any chairs. Right. It happens.
Yeah, it does. I had a kid come up to me after, and he said, "Oh, the guy broke the chair. Oh, and they were all over. The chairs are all broken." I said, "But it was a good match, though." He's like, "It was awesome."
Yeah.
Yes, it was. So, if you could tag with someone that, I'm not trying to cause any dissension, but if you could tag with someone that's not Brian or not Devin, who would it be? I won't tell them.
Oh, they probably would already know anyway. In this era, as far as TV, like being on TV, maybe Gunther or Walter, however you may know him.
Okay.
Someone that's actually just probably about every other answer they've already passed on. Terry Gordy.
Definitely.
Dude, I would love to, tag with Stan Hansen. If you watch him, I don't believe he's passed on yet, but if you ever watch him, he's a character, man. Like, he just cracks me up. And especially in his Japan matches and stuff. He's funny. Eddie Guerrero, and this will probably be the hot topic. Chris Benoit.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
That was a man that anytime he got in the ring, you knew what you were going to get.
Yep.
I met him one time, and he said, "Oh, nice to meet you," and he grabbed my hand, and you knew I almost lost my arm that day, and he was just sitting down. He said, "Hey, nice to meet." Oh wow, and my hand's not small, but he was he was. You knew what you were going to get. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, and Chris Benoit, I don't know, I was not there, but he'll always be one of the guys that I thought was technically. I thought he was way above Bret Hart. He was the ultimate technical wrestler all the way through. I was a huge fan of his.
You believed everything that Benoit did, probably because he was out there giving it 150% every time he was out there. Right. And with Bret Hart, there was no wasted movement with Bret Hart. So he's to watch. My favorite match, and probably will always be my favorite match, is Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels Iron Man match.
Okay, yeah. Good choice.
Yeah. Because you sit there and you have a match for an hour long, and I don't get bored not one time. That, and also my next favorite match would be Benoit and William Regal at the Brian Pillman Memorial Show.
Okay.
There's another great one.
Excellent
Brian Pillman.
Choices. Yeah.
Brian Pillman was phenomenal. I just loved him. And that's going all the way back to Hollywood Blondes, everything.
Yeah.
I was always a huge fan. Mm-hmm. Especially once he became the loose cannon, then it was just...
Yeah, he paved the way for the lunatic fringe, Dean Ambrose and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you know, you know. If you see Dean Ambrose, you don't realize, oh, maybe he's playing off of Pillman, because not everybody knows Brian Pillman. So
everybody should.
But speaking of characters, can you tell us a little bit about someone known as the Natural Born Squealer?
Oh gosh!
Sorry, we were doing our research. We were doing our research.
Yeah, that was a few years ago, actually. There's a guy named Johnny Knockout, and put more light on his name. Him and I, we do not get along.
Oh, okay.
And he was brought in to XIW against my wishes, and I'm trying not to shed too much light on it, because there's real life animosity there.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I didn't realize he was in. I saw the video clip doing my research. He was brought into the promotion against my wishes. Not that, because at the time I was the champion of the promotion, and it wasn't me trying to cherry pick who I was working with or anything like that. It was just, they sent me videos, and they said, "What do you think?" And I was like, "Well, he's great. He's a great talker, but he's just not the way he works doesn't match the way he looks, the way he talks. He's not going to be a good fit for the promotion." But they didn't listen to me, and they found out the hard way. So, all right. Well,
that's just like this show.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, they don't listen, and then they find out later.
That's it. Okay. Next question then. If you were when you were at home, so again, your dad was a wrestler. Who did you watch on TV? How did you get started? Aside from, okay, I grew up in it. This is my family business kind of thing. Who did you watch on TV?
Pretty standard, whatever was on TV at the time. When that was early 2000s. So I know whenever I was a kid, 2000, 2001, I was big on the Hardy Boys, but who wasn't, right? And
there you go.
I was big on them. I remember Kurt Angle, whenever he first started coming around. I remember my dad specifically saying, "That man's going to make some money," because I can't stand to hear his voice. And that, and I was never a fan of John Cena.
Oh,
as a kid.
Okay.
Good. Yes,
as a kid, I was never a fan of John Cena, but as an adult, I respect his work ethic.
There you go.
And that's what I said. I
You hear that?
He did what he had to do, but he annoyed the hell out of me for the last 23 years. And it's sad to see him go. We're going into his retirement in a couple weeks.
Right.
But he just,
But I
for me,
will-
from day one, he just annoyed me. But that
I will
worked.
I will say this though. I took both of my kids to a SmackDown down here in Tampa about 3 or 4 years ago, and John Cena happened to come out. I don't think anybody knew he was going to be there, but he just happened to come out, and just like to feel that the energy and electricity to go through that arena whenever his music hit, it was like, whoa. And even me not being a fan of John Cena, and I was like, wow, this is fucking awesome. Excuse my language. This is awesome. And,
That's it. We want the real emotion.
Yeah, we want the real. What we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break.
Yes, let's do
We're
that.
going to get back because there is something about a professional junior I would like to talk to you about.
all right.
We'll be right back. Right here on CKRT, Country Road Radio, the Wrestling Roundup. Okay.
And we're back. You're listening to the Wrestling Roundup with Jay and Dan here on CKRT Country Road Radio. And today we are joined by the one and only Mr. Jaxon Slade. And yes, go ahead. So, Dan, take it over here.
It's an interesting story of what they have, and I'm not going to go by what they have on here. I want to hear the professional junior because it sounds very interesting of how you mimicked them and pissed them off. And then, so I'd like to hear from you. How did this become that you became somebody else for the sheer point of just pissing them off? I think that's great. I think it's awesome.
Wait a second.
So.
Well, the story, like with the professional, it was that character was given to my dad by Percy Pringle or Paul Bearer, however you may know him. And my dad was running the roads with John Saxon, and they were working with Percy. Percy's favorite wrestler was the Wrestling Pro, and he wanted to kind of have his own version of that, and he was looking for the person to do it with, and my dad happened to be that person. And I think it kind of restrained my dad a little bit because he was a little bit more ultra violent, more death matchy for that time. So I always told myself, man, if I ever got big enough, I would love to do that, because it was just like a pure wrestling character, like an American masked wrestler. And so around, let's say it was 2016 or 2017, I was big enough to, at least in my eyes, I was big enough to do it. I wasn't the size I am now, but I was bigger. And so I just started doing it. And in Houma, Louisiana is where I was doing it at. And I tried my best to mimic my dad's, his characteristics and everything, but my dad, he's a lot more charismatic than I am, and I can openly admit that. especially back then, because I was I was younger, I was kind of timid and shy and whatnot, and I didn't really know, I just didn't know anybody, so I was timid and shy, I guess is the best way to put it. And so it just didn't pan out the way I wanted it to. And I had different people telling me, do it this way, do it that way. They're trying to direct me to do things, this, not the character to me. And so eventually the promoter told the booker, he wasn't really feeling it, and basically put me on the bubble, so to speak. He was ready to get rid of me. And the booker was like, well, hold on. It's maybe, I'll just get a hold of his dad, see if he can bring it out of him. And that's what happened. So they brought my dad in, and he came back as the original pro. And then we had our little run there, and man, it was rough. And I mean, cause you get out there with people that you like, and you you can lay it in because you know they're not going to bitch and complain, and they'll give it right back to you. And my dad, man, he'd waffle me every time. Bam, bam. He'd knock the hell out of me, especially if we were in like close proximity, like small buildings. Because we didn't always run bigger buildings. Sometimes we'd do smaller buildings, and we'd be on the outside, and he would just be knocking the hell out of me. And one night, he just kept open hand slapping me in the same spot. He kept doing it, and I just had enough, and I just gave him one right hook, and it just dropped him to the ground. And ever since then, he ain't slapped me in the face anymore.
So that makes for a long ride home.
There was luckily he didn't live too far, but you could tell because there was a video that when I don't know, it's not on YouTube. I think it was like one of those Facebook videos, but you could tell the difference in my punches whenever like he kept smacking me, so I'd hit him back, and he hit me, I'd hit him back, and you could tell when I finally got frustrated because my punch went from like a wrestling punch to a professional boxer punch, and he just went right down.
Well,
So
you got to send a message sometimes.
yeah.
I had no
Sometimes, unfortunately, didn't ever want to have to do that, but
That's right.
you get tired of getting slapped in the ear.
That's it.
Yeah.
So what's one of the? So you said you didn't work large arenas at first. What's one of the largest that you've been in up to date?
Oh, the largest that I have been in, that one, I'd say either the Odessa Coliseum or I don't remember the name of the Coliseum, but I was in the Dominican Republic and we were in a Coliseum, and it was like, it like reminded me of like a gladiator Coliseum, how it was built up. Yeah. So one of those two.
Okay.
And
yeah. So have you been overseas at all? Like
no,
okay.
I was supposed to, back in February of this year, I was supposed to have a Japan tryout, but I blew my knee out literally a week before I was supposed to have my tryout. So
if that's the case, how long have you been back? Because you said that was February of this year.
Yeah, I took off like 3 months, and like it's still like whenever like my knee still bothers me. I can't squat, and I can't do like a leg extension of anything over 5 pounds, just trying to build up the strength in the ligaments. So my knee's still not 100%, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do, man. So
I guess so. With a blown out knee, that's not very long.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Especially for watching what you're doing. So you have some upcoming matches. What is the... sorry, I lost my train of thought. I can't believe that.
What are we expecting to see from Jaxon Slade coming in again, second time into Canada, in NCG? What can we expect to see out of Jaxon Slade that night? What are you expecting to be given for the crowd?
I definitely plan on making the mark, whether I walk out a winner or not. I'm going to do whatever I got to do to stir up, anything. That way I can, they keep wanting to bring me back in. They want to keep bringing me back, so controversy is cash. And so I'm going to do whatever I got to do. And it's a weird dynamic because I'm not a crowd favorite. I know that. And from what I've seen about this guy and the broad he's with, I don't think they're a crowd favorite either. So
No.
It's going to be a weird dynamic to see who they boo the most.
Yeah, because Damian Chambers and his girlfriend Kayla.
But do you really want to be a favorite? Do you want, like, to me, to be the heel, to be the one that they're booing, to be the one who's malicious is gotta be an attraction.
You got to have a screw or four loose to want to openly accept, that type of feedback, ridicule, I guess, people hating you or whatever, for lack of a better term. Honestly, it doesn't bother me either way. I mean, they can cheer me, they can boo me, whatever the show needs that night. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Whatever the show needs is, I'm there for. I'll be a pro about it, but I'm gonna do what I got to do to make a mark. And if I gotta, leave him laying, skid mark on the canvas, it is what it is.
That's it.
There you go.
And do not tell the man that he sucks, because I saw exactly what happens if somebody does that.
Are you willing to pull him over the barricade if necessary? That's what I want to know. Will you be willing to pull Dan in?
If necessary.
If necessary. You heard that?
And now I was going for, do you need some type of managerial help there? I wasn't going for I'm not going to say he sucks.
No, I thought he could just pull you over anyways.
Yeah.
You always want to be part of the show, right?
Well, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
So we do have a thing that if there's any intention, is Jay takes it first.
Whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he lets you know how rough it is?
Yes. Because I'm old.
You're old.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So what? Okay. We're just going random questions. So do you have a special talent that maybe people don't know about other than your wrestling skill?
Oh, dude, I'm a hell of a cook.
Oh, are you? Okay.
I don't know if that's a talent or a skill.
Necessity.
What's the
It
difference?
is.
What's the difference? I mean, I love to cook, so yeah.
Okay, do you have a signature dish, as they call it? I watch Hell's Kitchen, so I know about the cooking shows.
I'm a big fan of jambalaya.
Okay.
Which is a Cajun dish, rice and chicken, smoked sausage, and pork.
Okay.
All mixed together with other shit and whatnot. And here lately, I've been doing like my version of a Cajun Alfredo with a smoked sausage.
Ooh,
so
okay.
that's become one of my favorites too. But I don't think jambalaya will ever be topped, and that's just me personally.
Okay. I just had Cajun Alfredo last night. My wife made it.
Yeah.
Chicken Alfredo. So
yeah,
it's that good stuff. She gets that seasoning from the U.S. Where it's good stuff. So because you're from the South, right? So
yeah,
born in Alabama, and then did you move to Texas?
No. That's actually like one of the southern states I haven't lived in. I've lived in Alabama. I've lived in Mississippi. I've lived in Louisiana. I live in Florida now, but never Texas.
Okay.
Been out there quite a few times, but never lived there.
Okay, so you wrestled there, because I know that's where Odessa is. So so you lived there.
All right, so I got a couple here. One, because it's not anywhere that I can find. What is your finishing move?
Generally, I just either use like a Davy Boy slam, like a British Bulldog slam,
Power slam.
or clothesline.
So like a lariat.
Generally. Yeah.
Like Stan Hansen.
I
right?
I used to use probably a couple of years ago, before Cody went back to the Fed. I was using the Crossroads. My version of it, I was using that since I was 14. So I kind of try to stick with it, being stubborn. But once he went back and he was just using it and using it, I was like, man, I got to come up with something different. And so that's what I did. And I throw a hellacious clothesline. So I just started using that, or Davy Boy Slam.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
That's another one. JBL.
Yeah. That clothesline.
Clothesline from hell.
That's right. I'd like to see Damian Chambers take one.
I'd like to see him take 4 or 5.
Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see what we can arrange.
Oh yeah, we're definitely rooting for you.
We throw some money in the pot. I might give him 10 or 20.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Well, I think we could probably arrange that.
Oh, we will be in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Is this your first? So you will be at Marlboro. Let's talk about that for a minute. So this coming Saturday, December 6th, you will be at Marlboro, and that's in Chatham, Ontario. Okay, we know this is going to be your first time in Chatham. Is this your first time having a title match in a mall?
Yeah, this is my first time doing a show in a mall. Yeah, my first for that one too.
All right. Look at that. Coming to Canada for all kinds of firsts.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, come to Canada, we'll introduce you to the mall experience, and you bring the jambalaya.
Oh, yeah, if I can get it through TSA.
Okay. Yeah. That might be a sore spot. You never know. You never know.
So right now, because we're just going by what they put you. So you're what, 262?
Actually, right now I'm 245, 246, somewhere in there.
Okay.
It's still heavyweight.
Yeah.
It's still heavyweight.
It's
Yeah.
more than you, isn't it?
A little bit.
No, a little bit.
A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, I back in September, I believe, I was pushing about 275, and so just drop weight.
But 275,
Yeah.
I would think, would be a hard thing to wrestle any type of a length of a match with all that extra weight.
Yeah. I mean, even depending on the area, like down here in Winter Haven, I'm at a show there. It's a monthly thing, and they're under a pavilion at a bar, but it's outside. And if the humidity is really high,
All right.
I'll be sucking wind in like 5 minutes
I bet.
and pouring sweat. And but places like where we were at on the 1st of November, like I was pretty good, and till the end there, and and at that point though, I think I was probably about 250 November 1st, but yeah, I'm down to about 245, 246. I fluctuate depending on how heavy I eat that day.
Okay. Now, do you still watch the product right now? Like anything, whether it's WWE, AEW,
Oh man,
TNA?
I don't.
Okay. All right. Fair
I
enough.
don't. And I mean that's bad, because I mean you should be up to date on the industry that you're in. But really, it's just like with AEW. Like whenever it first came out, I gave it a shot, and I was like, yeah, I can't watch this.
Right.
And then I would give it like. I'd watch it like twice a year just to see how it was going, and then I'd probably get through maybe half a match or one match. I was like, I can't do this. It's just killing me to watch this, so I'd turn it off. WWE, I was watching for a little while. When they went to Netflix is when it kind of started dwindling down with me watching.
I understand that.
And now I don't think I've watched anything since February.
Okay, so you don't know Survivor Series is
Yeah.
just
I
a
mean,
week ago.
I see the like reels and the videos and stuff on social media. So I mean, that's the only way that I know any little bits that I do know. But no, I don't follow it. I don't know any of the storylines or. I mean, I know Brock is back, but.
There you go. Like, you're worried about Brian Brock, not Brock Lesnar.
That's one big son of a bitch.
Yes, no, that's very true. That's very true. So if you had kids, or if you have kids or had kids, would you want them to follow along in the business?
Nope. I do have kids, actually. I have 2 of them. My son is 15, and he has said something about getting in the business, and I told him no.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's not something that that I would, wish upon somebody. I mean, I'm young, even though I tell everybody I'm old. I'm young, and I feel like I'm like 85 years old. And we got this thing. The wrestlers will say, "Hey, you never know when your bump card's filled up. Your bump card is, in other terms, you never know when you're going to take your last bump."
Yeah.
Yep.
And I've been in a ring since I was 2 years old, and getting thrown around and doing all that stupid crap. And because my dad let me, and I'm 33 now, and I've literally been bumping since I was 2 years old.
Yeah.
So like 31 years. And that's a career for anybody.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why you can call everybody kid. Oh, I call him a kid. Like, yeah, well, if you've been involved for 30 years, everybody else is a kid to you, even if they are the same age as you, because you're not.
Yeah.
But you got to look. Tell me, you don't see the Stan Hansen, the Blackjack Mulligan,
No, I do.
the Barry Windham. Put the cowboy hat on him. Bring back the rope, the cowbell, and the bull rope,
Right.
and send them into that mall, and we'll just wait outside, see how it goes.
I do have a bull rope. It's
That's right.
covered in my blood.
Yeah, that's right. I saw the was that the trio? Was that the trios match where you had the bull rope?
No,
and
that was it was a standard tag match for the Pride of Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Sorry, against Romeo Quavada and Salazar. I'll probably butcher his last name, Della Morte. They had the tag team titles there, and we have been having a little feud with them for the last 2 or 3, maybe 4 months, and all culminated. I mean, it's not over with, not by a long shot, but it came to a bull rope match, and we were the second match on that card that night, which I think was, I don't know who put it that way, but it was not smart. Because man, they had to change the canvas, they had to mop the floors and everything. And because a cowbell sliced an artery in my forehead, and that I was just gushing blood, and it was within the first, I'd say maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes of the match. So it was just everywhere.
Now,
I saw the pictures.
Is that a part you enjoy? Do you like being the bloodied up Crimson Mask, or do you not care? Do you find that it works well, or you just?
As long as it's warranted. I'm not the type of person that'll go out there and want to scar my body or face up or whatever, just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
But if it's warranted, I don't mind it. And that was by far the worst that I had ever been bloodied. And one of the referees, she came out there, and I want to say she has to be in the medical profession some way, because she was 100% prepared. And she was trying to clean me up, and she was putting this spray on me, saying this is supposed to stop the bleeding. And as soon as she'd spray it, it just she was like, "Yeah, you need to go to the emergency room because you have an artery that's cut." And I was like, "Well, I don't know about all that. It can't be that serious, because I don't even feel like I'm ready to pass out." And you'd think if you cut an artery, you was going to be ready to pass out, right? But no, I mean, I was fine. And they wrapped my head up, and both Brian and Devin offered to take me, and I was like, "No, I'm fine." They both offered to follow me, and I said, "It's fine." And both offered to stay up there, and I said, "It's fine." And they said, "You just going to drive yourself up there?" I said, "Yeah, I'm just driving myself up there." So that's what I did, and took 3 stitches to shut the artery, to close the artery, and 5 to do the gash. So good times.
Yeah, just another day at the office, eh?
Yeah, that's exactly what they said at the ER. This must be common for you. Yeah, unfortunately, this year I've been in ER a lot more than I like to admit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
So you travel a lot for the independent scene. Now, is there a specific theme song that Jaxon Slade comes out to, or that the regulators come out to?
The regulators, like it really depends, because sometimes if it's just me and Brian, we'll use like an Ozzy Osbourne song, like Lightning Strikes or Over the Mountain, something like that. Devin, he's more in tune with I don't even know the name of the song, just by some newer country artist, but it's all right. I don't complain. And for me, it's I use The Hair of the Dog,
Well,
the instrumental version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah.
That's right. So we are on a country station. Do you listen to a lot of country music? Do you have a favorite artist? Being from Alabama,
man.
do you listen to Alabama at all?
Yeah, when it comes on, it's not something I go and look up, but yeah, I love country music, man. Country of yesteryear, of course, and I don't mean the 90s. I mean, I love 90s country, but really I listen to like Merle Haggard, Johnny Paycheck.
There you go.
we do a show every
Hank
Saturday
Williams.
right here on this channel,
You got
and
it.
it's called the Saturday Night Kitchen Party, and it's 70s, 80s, Willie
Hank
Whalen,
Williams
Johnny
Jr.
Paycheck.
All of them.
Yeah.
When country is country.
Yes, I love all that. I'm really into Hank Williams Sr. Very much so. Like that mellows me out. As far as new artists go, I like Zach Top.
Yeah.
I think he's got a real 90s flair to him. I really like him. There's Jake, I believe his name is Jake Worthington. He's really good. And I don't know if they're new. I think they've been around since like 2010. But they're not like popular like Zach Top is. They're called the Reeves Brothers. They have a very honky tonk style to them.
Okay.
So
See, a little
I'm
bit
all
of-
about that.
He's well rounded.
We're 1 week out from getting the pleasure of watching you
Yep.
take Damian Chambers for a ragdolling.
with Kayla Cassidy.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll see how it goes for the North American NCG Championship.
We're going for a brand new North American champion,
Yep.
Jaxon Slade.
Okay, you heard it here first, too.
That's right.
You heard it here first.
And
That's
should
what we're
you
shooting
need
for.
manager, if you need a punching dummy,
Oh,
I need a manager and a training partner, huh?
there you go.
yeah, there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
That's it. So,
No, it's been great having you on. Like it's just
Yes.
it was a pleasure watching you wrestle for the first time here. We got to know you. We've done some research. We get to watch a lot of your videos, and we wish you the best of luck.
Oh man, I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all having me, and I'm glad that I got to bring back a nostalgia of that 80s wrestling that everybody should love.
yes, that's exactly it. So before you go, we do have to, you want to give your socials?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook and Instagram.
All right.
Instagram is Jaxon Slade Wrestle. Oh Lord,
Jaxon Slade Wrestling.
Jaxon Slade Wrestling.
Yes.
Jaxon Slade Wrestling. Sorry, I'm horrible. Low tech redneck in a high tech world. And Facebook's just Jaxon Slade. Nothing fancy about that. There's another one, like an older profile. So if anybody looks, I mean, you should be able to tell. I mean, I don't have as many tattoos on the older one as I do now. So you'll be able to notice a difference. So.
All right. Anything else? Is there one more? I believe there's one more. Oh, you have a YouTube channel?
I do. Shoot. I don't remember the name of it though.
It's okay. I'll find it. I'll find it, and we'll put it on our social. I saw it, but I can't remember.
I'm horrible. I'm horrible at it, and I want to say it's I want to say it's Jaxon Slade Wrestles. I want to say, but
Okay.
man,
I'll find it. We'll put it on there.
I'm bad at the plugs like that, man.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Usually I just pull my phone up and say here.
Yeah, that's it. Me too.
Speaking of, we're going to send you through the information on how to bring CKRT up on your radio or on your phone there.
right.
Bring up the app. You and the regulars listen to it. We'll be plugging for you. And
right.
if you have a second, we'll get you just do a plug for this channel here. I'm Jaxon Slade.
Right.
You're listening to CKRT Country Road Radio. That's it.
Yep.
All right.
So we're going to get out of here first.
So, undo it.
Oh, you ready? All right. Okay, go ahead. Hit it.
Do it in your best Jaxon Slade voice.
This is Jaxon Slade, and you're listening to CKRT Country Radio.
Perfect.
All right.
All right, now we'll do our.
We're good?
I'll have her pull that out. That's perfect.
Okay. And if you're looking for us online, you can find us at CKRT at. Sorry. Okay.
Does anybody know where they are?
Yeah, we're gonna cut that. We're gonna cut this out too. Okay. Ready?
Hey,
Take
brother,
two.
that's my shtick. You can't take my shtick.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, here we go. If you're looking for us online, you can find us at CKRT, the CKRT Border City Radio app, which is available in the App Store as well as the Google Play Store. You can drop us an email at bordercityradio@gmail.com, or if you want to call and leave us a message for feedback, positive or negative,
Always
because
positive.
it's all about balance, you can do so at 226-759-8280. So with that, we're going to get out of here, and we hope you enjoyed diving into the world of suplexes and smackdowns with us today. You can find us for a new episode, same time, same ring, next week. And if you're looking for us on our socials, you can find us at The Wrestling Roundup on Facebook and Wrestling_Roundup on Instagram. So until then, for Jaxon Slade, I'm Jay, he's Dan, and we'll see you when we look at you.
KRT Country